Welcome to BWA Rewind. I'm Hunter Orange. This is Chuck Diesel. We are your hosts for this magnificent program here. And we had a pretty major week this week in the land of BWA on Implosion. What, you got something on your mind that you want to get out?
I'll wait. I'll wait.
You're going to wait?
I'll wait.
All right.
I'll wait. Go ahead.
All right, so, what happened this week on Rewind? We had a lot of stuff going on. There's a new Legion revelation that I have to bring up here. So, apparently my previous assessment of Jason Rieger being the cloaked one was not quite true, because it seems as if we have yet another one, but he's not cloaked necessarily, he's just calling himself the Dark One. And, you know, that's a little ominous and...
Is that what you call it?
Ominous.
Okay.
That's what I call it.
Right,
Anything
right.
considering Legion, I call ominous unless you're pummeling ripcord. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Speaking of pummeling ripcord, they did lose their BWA Tag Team Championship.
Did they?
To...
How could that have happened?
They lost them to the tag team representing Lords of the Ring. That would have been Chip Schiller and Tommy Kane. They are the new BWA Tag.
How does a cohesive unit like Pummel and Ripcord lose the World Tag Team title? I thought that reign was going to last for at least another.
Look, let me tell you something. Since we're obviously going to get into this now. Now, Chachi, he released some sort of statement putting the blame on us, myself and you, for the title switch, which I don't quite see how that's
I understand.
Because what had happened was, now, in case you missed the show, here's the breakdown of what happened during that tag team title match. All right, it's back and forth action. You know, Legion there had the upper hand for a while, and then, finally the Shockmasters decided to step up their game a little bit. They started coming back. Now, what happened was Chachi was getting frustrated with everything, so he decided that he was going to try to interfere. But lo and behold, somebody from the audience cracks him in the head with a loaded purse, and then,
Who could have done such a heinous deed?
Now, hold on. It was apparently a woman, all right, cracked Chachi over the head, knocking him out, at least out of commission or whatever. Pummel sees this. He's not even the legal man. Pummel sees this and decides to go after this woman. And then Pummel proceeds to get sprayed in the face with cologne or perfume or DDT.
I heard he thought it was obsession. He said his eyes smelled good.
Right. But in the meantime, Chip Schiller rolls up Mike Ripcord, the legal man in the ring. Nobody ever got into the ring to interfere.
With the small package.
Right, Chip Schiller's small package. You can't forget
Bang!
that. Nobody ever got in the ring to interfere in that match.
What this interfering thing?
So how is it our fault? So what? I was dressed up as a woman. I sprayed Pummel in the face. Who cares?
And then wait, before, see, this is why it's not irrelevant. I'm gonna tell you. Because I keep getting fucking blamed for all this shit. Now, sure, I run my mouth at Ripcord nonstop. I don't care because I'm going to kick his ass.
Well, he started it, by the way.
He started that. He called us out, not vice versa. I'm beating his ass. But you sprayed shit on people and wore dresses, and that shit got all blamed on me somehow because I'm the mouthy one.
Well, what are you going to do?
So,
now, I don't want to harp on this too long.
But you did look really good in the dress.
Oh, thanks.
And you did.
Thank you
Your
very
legs
much.
You nailed it.
Well, I shaved them.
You nailed it.
I shaved them just for that purpose.
You sold it.
Now, I'm not quite old enough for, let's say a guy like Chip Schiller. But maybe maybe I'm up somebody like El Vato Loco's alley. You never know. Maybe I'm more like Pummel's type. I don't know.
He'll show you his pinga.
But the reason, why all this happened in the first place is because
Joe Gertner started that shit. That's
now,
why.
earlier in the show, we were beat down by Legion.
Assaulted.
Yes, we were assaulted.
Accosted.
So we were just, returning the favor a little bit. Now, we do have a match. How this happened, I have no idea. We have a match.
We're pay-per-view talent, buddy.
Against the former tag team champions, Mike Ripcord and Pummel. Now, Mike Ripcord started this. Joe Gertner was running his mouth for a while, but he backed out of this match. He wants no part of it. So me and you have to take on this tag team. We are getting some help in Chip Schiller. I don't know how he got roped into it because I never asked him.
I didn't talk to him.
I don't know what happened with that. It's just Gertner's got something up his ass or something. So, him being a board member, he gets to make these decisions. So apparently we get to tag team with Chip Schiller at the pay-per-view against the former tag team champions. Now, there's a chance that they could be the new tag team champions once again because they are getting a shot at the Shockmasters for the BWA tag team titles this coming up week. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But other than that, lots of other stuff happens.
There's also a chance a midget might fly out of my butthole. They're not winning.
Bell Biggs retains his Triple Threat Championship. It was a hard-fought contest. It really was. Ophelia almost won it a couple times.
Old Bell's quite the squirrel, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's pretty good at that.
He's always got something on his mind, and he's always got a way out of a situation. That's his MO.
I give him an R for resourceful. I do.
Yes. Another thing we can talk about is the fact that we have sort of a new partnership brewing. Now, you might not think this is important now, but it could be important later. It could be important.
I mean, it's huge.
Now you had Rocky Davis and Mosh Pit kind of working together in their triple threat match, and now it comes out that they have formed some sort of alliance calling themselves the New Newbies. Now, I for one, I'm all for new alliances forming and stuff or whatever. It's not just the general, hey, let's join up with these guys, No, let's join together. That's fine. That's great. We like it. It's different. It's new. But isn't it,
you, sir, are a professional.
Well,
truly.
I'm about to.
You are a testament. You are a testament.
I'm a testament?
Dude, to true broadcast journalism, because you just sold that for a good 3 minutes. I was timing it without losing your brain. Feel free to release now.
The New Newbies. It's the only problem I have with this whole situation.
I mean,
the New Newbies.
They could have been.
Who were the old newbies?
They could have been Mosh Rock. They could have been the Rock Pit. They could have been fucking Nirvana for all I care.
They could have been just the newbies. If they really, but Mosh Pit's been around for a while. Rocky Davis is talking about how he's, won titles in all kinds of different organizations prior to coming to the BWA. Why
FMLA.
The FMLA?
HIPAA.
ASPCA.
He's a
something. You gotta have an acronym now.
The kid's a beast.
Well, I'm a beast. I'm gonna say that this is the best that they have both looked in a long time.
I'll tell you what. Well, you know what? Honestly, you look at just the Mosh Pit thing itself. He was toe to toe with Bad, like he was going at it.
Yeah, he didn't care.
And that's with a needle in his neck. Now, I'm sure that's because it was dope in its Mosh Pit, and that doesn't affect him.
Right, because he has come out to say that he is a very avid partaker in the consumption, or if we call it consumption, of marijuana, which I'm not sure is legal. I don't know.
Maybe he's got glaucoma.
He could have some sort of cataract.
A sty? Peeing in the alley? I don't know, whatever.
So, we had that going on. We also have, there was a world title match here that I want to talk about. You had Jason Rieger, Honest Joe Reno, and Shin Hayabusa for this triple threat world title match. Now, I was trying to figure out why Shin Hayabusa was booked in this match. Honestly. I mean, because he was kind of like an afterthought, if you really think about it. Because the real story in this match was Joe Reno, Jason Rieger.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Reno, Jason Rieger. Joe Reno, Jason Rieger. Shin Hayabusa. He's not even on camera anymore.
Yeah, he's not even the same ballpark.
He's out of this world.
And when I say that, I don't mean by like ability.
Yeah, I'm not telling you that he is a bad performer or or athlete or any of those things. It's just he did not belong in that situation. He made the best of it, though. You know, he didn't look bad.
No.
He got a main event crack. It didn't quite work out for him, but that's all right. He'll have another one. And now, you know, this coming up, we have another unlikely candidate for a world title defense in Miami Mike. Now, what you might want to ask yourself is Legion kind of working? Is it like Rocky, you know, when he was like, what are you talking about? 6 defenses. They were all bums. They were all setups. You know, is it anything like that?
Who are you to doubt the ability and...
No, I'm not doubting Miami Mike's ability at all. But he hasn't been in the main event picture. I mean, I guess we can make an argument for pushing fresh talent up the card, giving other people a shot rather than letting Honest Reno come back for another shot.
Nobody had El Dandy's phone number.
Or, you know...
They couldn't get a hold of Cyclope. I don't know what happened.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Is Legion working this to their own advantage by putting up people that they might perceive as a lesser talent to make Rieger look better by proxy?
But that might bite him in the ass.
It could.
Because Miami Mike, I mean, the guy was the face of the new old millennium for a minute.
Let's not bring that up.
Yeah, I don't know what
we have to.
I don't know.
I already had to sit through a tirade of Mike Ripcord.
Oh God, his history lesson.
Whatever.
I'm Mike Ripcord, and I've done things a lot and stuff.
There's not enough time.
And Chuck Diesel's gonna kick me in the balls because that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna wind up and I'm gonna kick him straight in the nuts.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens at the pay-per-view. We don't have
No, that's what's going to happen.
No, I'm telling you, we don't have time on this show to get into everything that we want to or don't want to do concerning Hummel and Mike Ripcord.
I'm bringing Reed to the ring with me that's just going to do this. Because I'm kicking him right square in the junk.
But we don't have time for any of that.
I don't have time for Ripcord. Go ahead.
Anything else happened on the show on this week's Implosion that struck a chord with you?
I mean, I just thought it was a good show. There was a lot going on.
Yes, it was a very exciting show. It was good.
A lot. All the matches were. I mean, people. It seemed like it kind of seemed like BWA when the chips got down and people started getting worried about ratings and things like that. Everybody kind of stepped up.
Right.
And was like, hey, sure, we're going to be fighting in YMCA's and.
Now, is this attributable to Legion? Is it Legion? I mean, because they're going to make the claim. Somebody like Bell Biggs is going to make the claim that if things are improving, it's all because of them.
Well, yeah.
This is going to be their, I told you so. But do you, as a viewer, now take yourself out of the fact that we worked for them, we call the matches, take yourself out of that. As a viewer, do you buy into that kind of mentality?
I don't know if I buy into it, but if it makes them feel better, I say go with it. Does not hurt nothing.
Who knows?
And all the better for when somebody kicks them square in the nuts and they fall down. Because clearly they have some kind of flaw in the way they pick things. Because seriously, you went out and acquired the services of Michael Ripcord. That guy's not long for this earth.
All right, we are going to wrap this up because we don't have any more time to talk about this. I'm sure next week we will be getting into the Mike Ripcord Hummel situation a lot more than we are right now.
I got something on some good. Some little dirt on this, Apparently, next week, Chip Schiller is going to actually come to us and train.
Oh, well, I'll certainly try. I've been lifting the weights.
Yeah.
I've been lifting the weights. But we'll get into that next week. We are out of time right now. I do want to thank you for watching. Come back here next week when we verbally lambast Hummel and Ripcord.